Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Keely Chalmers with a look at your forecast. Well, we got some sunshine. We woke up, a little bit of fog in some areas this morning, but we've got plenty of sunshine by about midday, and some areas still seeing that sunshine, although we continue to track another round of showers and storms moving in this afternoon. Much like yesterday afternoon, we're going to see a little bit of a repeat tomorrow and then again on Saturday before we start to dry out. Sunday, Monday, Labor Day is looking fantastic and dry. Sunday's looking pretty dry. So let's take you outside right now for a live look out over Fort Collins, and you can see, oh yes, that's the scene. We're just used to it now, with those storms starting to billow up over the high country and moving in over the foothills. Fort Collins will likely see some thunderstorm activity this afternoon. For the metro area, we have about a 50-50 shot. If you're south of the metro area, likely seeing some showers and storms. North of the metro area along I-25, likely seeing some. We could stay dry right here in downtown, but again, we just have about a 50% chance as these scattered storms move off. They're going to be developing over the high country. Lots of moisture still in the atmosphere. And so those storms will develop over the high country, some of them drying out a bit as they head down over the plains. They're going to move east, though, our direction, some of them drying out, but it's kind of hit or miss where those land up and down the I-25 corridor. Right now, we're already to 78 degrees outside the 9 News studios. Winds are calm. So temperatures right now mainly in the 70s, although we are in the low 80s in some areas like Pueblo and Lamar, 82 in Pueblo, 83 in Lamar. Temperatures in the 60s in the mountains, some 70s as well, and the temperatures in the 70s out across the western slope. Akron, you can see a little bit of gray, a little bit of storm activity off in the distance, and those are the storms you can see bubbling up over the mountains right now. So again, very scattered in nature. Also seeing some stronger storms moving in through El Paso and Elbert counties right now. Lyman, as I mentioned earlier in the day, will likely see some storm activity, and we're talking about localized heavy downpours with these storms. So that's something of concern. No alerts or warnings or advisories right now, but again, we could get a lot of rain falling in a short amount of time with these storms. But again, very isolated in nature and scattered as they're moving through Fort Collins. Again, we just took that live shot. Sunny right now, but some storms in and around the metro, or in and around Fort Collins rather, as those storms start to develop west of the Denver metro area. So heading along I-70 up through the high country, you're going to run into some of those showers and storms as they kind of make their way from west to east. Drying out a bit, though, as they're rolling off the mountains. Your forecast as we head into the afternoon hours. Here's a look at your future cast. 3:30 this afternoon. Could see some sprinkles in and around the metro area. The stronger storms to the north and to the south and east. Palmer Divide south, once again likely to see some of that thunderstorm activity. The stronger storms staying up there across the northern border. Sterling, Phillips, Sedgwick counties likely seeing some strong thunderstorm activity. And then those storms moving out of the area and leaving behind some clear skies as we wake up tomorrow morning. So could see a little bit of fog, once again, much like what we saw today, tomorrow, with some of that overnight clearing. As we take a closer look at the metro area, this is 3 o'clock this afternoon, and you can see those showers and storms just west of the metro area, really kind of southwest of the metro area, and again, the stronger storms north along I-25, just about commute time. So those storms rolling over I-25 just right around 5 o'clock, 4:45, 5 o'clock, 5:30 this afternoon. So expect, if you're heading home around that time, to head into some of those storms. So again, as for the severe thunderstorm risk, just a marginal risk, about a level 1 risk. That does include the I-25 corridor, everywhere you see there in green. So the I-25 corridor and east as those storms roll in. And really the threat will be that locally heavy rainfall. There is also a small threat for hail. But again, the bigger threat will be the heavy rainfall. We'll, of course, have more on your forecast and take a look at your weekend forecast coming up after the break. And welcome back. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. We will continue your 2 o'clock streaming forecast. We talked about the rain showers and those thunderstorms starting to roll in off the high country onto the plains. Haven't seen them here in Denver. About a 50-50 chance we'll see some of that precipitation as we head into after about probably 3:30 this afternoon. So the biggest threat will be along the I-25 corridor will be between about 3 and 8 o'clock for those storms. Tonight, though, we are looking mostly cloudy. And again, we talked about those evening storms, a chance for a shower late. 61 degrees, the overnight low. And most of those showers overnight out across the eastern plains. We're looking like we are going to clear out overnight with the potential for some fog, waking up to a situation much like what we saw this morning. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with some isolated afternoon showers. Once again, a degree warmer or maybe a couple degrees warmer. 80 degrees your forecast high. Maybe get up to 81 in some areas like Greeley, Fort Morgan, 85. That's your forecast high for tomorrow. 84 in Sterling. We're at 80 in Fort Collins. Here is a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, we have isolated storms in the forecast, not just this afternoon, but for tomorrow as well. Scattered storms on Saturday, and then we do start to dry out on Sunday. Just about a 25% chance for a shower or storm in the afternoon, but warmer and drier. 84 degrees, mostly sunny for your Labor Day. It is looking fantastic. Even warmer on Tuesday, 86 degrees. We've got lots of sunshine, a little bit cooler, but still in the upper 70s on Wednesday with a chance for an isolated afternoon storm. That's it for this segment of your streaming on 9 News Plus, but stay tuned to 9 News Plus. We will have your updated forecast throughout the day, and Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin will have your updated forecast at 3. For now, I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Have a great day.